Hey everybody, welcome to Varsity Gaming. I'm Connor. I'm here with Chris, but more importantly, I'm here with Will. We're going to be playing a deck today, Stax Mage, that he co-created with Chris. Mainly, it was his idea.
No, Chris didn't do anything.
Okay, well, it was all his idea. So this is his deck. Go ahead. So, what is this? Explain.
So guys, here's my brainchild, my deck, Stax.
His baby
is what we've called it. First idea for the deck sort of came about in October-ish time. I saw a Reddit post, and it was talking about a Stax sort of deck from Magic the Gathering and how he's porting it over to Hearthstone. And, you know, it was a kind of a shitty deck. Me and Chris had sort of made it, and it didn't really work.
And they faced me and lost horribly.
Yeah, whatever.
The one time.
So then, GVG came out, and I sort of forgot about this deck. And then, Fatigue Druid and Fatigue Mage sort of became popular. And whatever, Colento, he made #1 legend with a Fatigue Mage deck. And a few weeks ago, I sort of thought of, why don't we, combine these two sort of decks? Because they sort of share the same sort of principles. Where you want to,
They're brothers.
You don't want to play a lot of large minions. You want to make them, either draw a lot or not be able to play their minions. So this is the deck that I came up with. I searched up Colento's Mage deck that he used, and I sort of just took out some cards that he had and replaced them with 4 cards, the 2 Mana Race and the 2 Narubar Weblords. Those are sort of the crux of the deck. They are sort of the part of the Stax, the only part of the Stax theme.
That are actually Stax.
Yeah, that's sort of like you're making them, like you put them on the board so that your opponent can't play cards, and then you'll use those with like Duplicate, Secret Duplicate, and Echo Medivh, so that you can get a shit ton of Mana Race and a shit ton of Narubar Weblords. And then along with that, we have obviously the Cold Light Oracles and the Death Lords that are just sort of what the Fatigue Mage uses, and then obviously you got the Frost Bolts, you got the Explosive Sheeps. Chris, this is on Chris's account. He doesn't have Doomsayers because he's a fucking nerd.
He's a nerd.
So we don't have that, which is probably an essential part of the deck.
Yeah, it's pretty important because I would think if its only function is removal.
Yeah, the Frost Nova plus Doomsayer is a pretty big part of it. But whatever, we'll try without it. So we only have 1 Frost Nova, which maybe won't even be good in this deck. We just have a shit ton of removal. Cone of Cold, Fireball, Polymorph. Big Game Hunter we also have, and then you have the heals, antique heal bots, the Belchers, which are good.
And
I have a question.
Board wipe.
I have a question.
Yeah.
So if we don't have any Doomsayers in this deck, what is the point of having the 1 Frost Nova at all?
To slow them down.
To slow them down, I guess. Like we could look maybe to see a card that I don't know what would you replace it with?
Arcane Explosion, I would say, is a very strong card.
Like maybe Arcane Intellect, maybe, but you have like the Cold Lights and stuff.
Why not put in an Ice Barrier or something?
Or an Ice Block.
Maybe. I don't know. We could try that, I guess.
You want to try it?
Sure, we can take that out and put it in an Ice Block.
All right.
Okay, so here it is. We're going straight to ranked with this baby boy.
Starting at rank 15.
Going all the way to legend. Going to get 500 wins
in
with
one
this.
video.
One very long.
This is a marathon. We're not going home for a while.